Vicpothesis. So the other day I saw this guy talking about manufacturing and all kind of works where they use manual labor, and he was saying that just not that our country has dropped in that. It's a lot more automation. So it's not that we don't have the jobs. The jobs are not there because of automation. No matter what the job may be. So the American worker wants to work. They're not lazy, but they want to use their skills. Okay, let's establish that, and then we'll say that what. So we have nothing to manufacture. What we do, it's just a certain amount of people working there. It's not, and bringing more manufacturing is not going to bring more jobs. It's going to bring more robotics. So the people are not going to make money, the workers, you see. That is a great thing about our country, and that is a great thing about all countries that have anything that's worth anything that they distribute around the world, is that it's something that they have that nobody else. We had at one time, and we still have, and I hope we don't lose it, is aircraft. That is one of the last vestiges that we have as Americans that we are top. Even Ross Perot said this, So, let's stay top on that. We're around the whole entire world, right? And the NTSB can go anywhere in the world, too, to help investigate. We have certain things in this country that we are the elite in the world, and why would we let them waste away, or why would we not fund them, or why would we not build on them? Let's keep being the leaders, because there's other things behind it, right? That's why. But I tell you one thing that we're getting, or at least we did get pretty good at manufacturing, and that was hate. And we're sending it out around the world. Not necessarily you or I, but this country. It shouldn't be that way. We are the country that other countries came running to, right? For the refuge. And that's what we did, and that's what we do, and that's what I hope we continue to do. It's coming up. Everything's coinciding. The world's doing things, and it's going to be a point where you're going to have to if you know that the Creator loves you and blesses you and takes care of you, then there's going to be a point where you have to know that, like, I shouldn't be doing that. I can't support this, because the only one you should ever bow down to is the Creator, right? And whatever that is to you, to me. So this is why I hate is being easily manufactured and exported from this country, because there is no certain thing or a top of level. This is it. This is, I'm installing myself and I'm doing this, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm not gonna do any of that. Then I'm gonna lie, and then I'm gonna manipulate the media, all the branches, everything's attacked. No doubt. But it's not over. It never is. So here's what should happen. There should be an impeachment. They should impeach him. And then whoever takes over as vice president should pardon him. However, if he doesn't relinquish control peacefully and do all these things, then no. Then he should be imprisoned and all his accomplices. But if they go peacefully, then they should be pardoned by whoever comes next, for the peace of the country, so we can keep moving forward. I mean, that's my thought. But anyway, I went on a couple tangents here. Oh, the next thing is what? The pontiff. May the Lord and Creator bless him. Maybe he carried on the way where he needs to go, No matter what the organization or whatever, because in all things you can find things that are bad, right? In all societies, all religions, all countries, all groups of people, maybe even families at some point. But you know, this is more of a historical event now, right? And it coincides with other things, which is nothing. It just coincides with. This will be the difference, whether it's the creator or whether it's man. And you'll know the difference because the creator loves his creation. He wouldn't harm us. But we would do things and blame it on to each other. So I hope the people that go in this enclave and or conclave or whatever it is, and they meditate and they pray and they fast and they connect with the Creator and let that be known who He wants and who is best, and may they vote for that person and let's put them in, because this is something that could make a big difference. This is the thing right here, my friends. So anyway, I guess that's 2 or 3 things. But it's Vicpothesis. I just feel like I didn't want to make 2 or 3 things, and I was originally making them, but then they kept for some reason my stuff just not working properly, I guess. But anyway, so I just like, I have a chance, I'll do it now. This Vicpothesis, take care of yourself and your family, and know the Creator's great. And I'm going to say one more thing, if I may. And those of you who don't want to hear about Bible, just sign off here. So I was reading the Revelations today. I almost finished it. Anywho, I've read it before, the first, whatever, and then so it was easier. So, and I'll read it multiple times, I'm sure, like I said. But I was reading it, and then I saw this paragraph, and I'm like, oh, I like that. But I kept reading because I didn't want to. And I got a couple pages later, and I went back to find the paragraph. I couldn't find it. Now, hopefully, it is a paragraph there. If not, it was me just, But it made so much sense. Anyway, just let's all be good to each other, because they're really trying to poison us and hurt us and denigrate and divide us and do all the things they can do to people. And the biggest thing they're trying to instill in us at a point will be fear. And the only thing we have to fear is the Creator. And it's not a negative thing or connotation to say that. I'll leave it to you to, resonate or marinate or contemplate or, study on it. And I think you'll come up with a good answer. I think you'll see how things are great, And then I think I'll tell you mine later.